The Invisible Teaching with Fun and Ease by Ohidur. The conception of invisible teaching was the first when my brother-in-law talked about his college teacher of geography. At that time I was in class 5. In the class the teacher used to talk and spread the fun among the students. All were happy and interested in his teaching. Later, they got frustrated when the exams started knocking at their doors. They were now unhappy because the teacher was only having fun with them. Now when they started their preparation on geography, they found everything he had said in the geography text while reading at home. Their exam preparations were already done in his classes. They have understood the value of invisible teaching, most effective with fun and ease. As a young boy I was not affected by the discussion. After a long time when I started doing the same I remembered what I had heard about the teaching. This technique may be beneficial in all subjects and in some subjects the most, let alone English language teaching. As learning a language is invisible, this technique works the best. Students will have fun and pleasure. Still in course of time their language proficiency will keep on improving unseen and unrealized during a couple of weeks or so. Nevertheless, the only problem is whether the students can realize the value and the effectiveness of the invisible teaching. Generally the teacher's attitude the students are familiar with is as the relation between a hammer and an anvil is. The fact is traumatizing but no less than the truth. As a result, the learners are scared, demotivated and mentally blank, though physically ever alert. Their ears are open but in fear of the teacher. Unknowingly, they block the lessons to let them enter into their inert ears. The teaching is visible but ineffective. The teacher is good, the lessons are good, the students are attentive and serious. Still, the result is no learning. This is not all. Since the students do not pay attention to the lessons, their brains do not count the lessons. After coming home when they fall asleep all these lessons are swept away as the maids sweep the floors every morning. I have already made a video on this lesson in detail. Just type Ohidur sleep and memory in your YouTube search bar. As teaching and learning are, so are mother and daughter. There is an invisible bond there. And to keep the bond the strongest, the teacher should keep on learning and teaching. In every way, any invisible power works more powerfully than any other visible power. This may also apply in the power of invisible teaching, especially the language teaching. Now the question is how? If the teacher plays with the learners so that they forget they are in the classroom, the teaching will become much more effective as this teaching is invisible. And if the teacher teaches some grammar, vocabulary and orders to memorize the selected lessons, this teaching will become visible. As a result, the students will be happy, the guardians will remain contented and the teacher will boast of his teaching. In course of time it will be marked that the learning was too little compared to the learning from the invisible teaching. And gradually the learners will turn reluctant to learning, tired of memorizing and will detest education eventually. Gradually, the teaching period is getting longer and less frequent on the weekly basis. As a result, the students lose concentration and interest in the class. In these circumstances, the teacher should know jokes, riddles, above all, songs. If a class is for 3 hours, there should be a short music performance so that the students regain their energy and interest at a cost of 10 minutes. I presume, the employers will prefer the teachers who can sing or who can contribute to cultural activities in course of time. Now the best teacher is YouTube. In absence of teachers, YouTube can become your favorite and most effective teacher for 24 hours. The only thing is that you use YouTube accordingly. It is an enticing teacher. It teaches the best and it teaches the worst. If you use it one way, it is the best teacher for you. If you use the other way, it is the worst teacher for you. And if you want YouTube as the best teacher, you go and type Ohidur comedy. There you will get a series of English comedy full of fun and please. In return, you will enjoy and learn English the fastest with quite ease. These videos have been made by American scholars in such a way, you will improve all these 5 skills: pronunciation, listening, speaking, writing, and reading. Most importantly, you will have patience to watch them for 5 to 10 hours a day. You will not get tired or bored. In course of time your English will reach the level, you will find English as comfortable as your mother tongue while using the languages simultaneously in your daily life. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.